The Dean's List on Bermuda College Radio. Live 4.0. Powered by the great folks at One Communications. One gives you more.
Yes, 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 yes. It is the Dean's List on Bermuda College Radio Live 4.0, proudly powered by those great folks over at One Communications. Your girl DJ LA up in the spot, and I am joined on this call by a very special guest. In fact, he's so special, he is the reason of that lovely intro that y'all just saw. None other than Mr. Creative Genius himself, Mr. Tashel Bean. How are you, sir?
I thought I recognized that intro. I was like, that looks familiar.
Indeedy. How are you, man? It's so good to see you.
I'm hanging in there. It's been a really crazy past couple of years, but I'm hanging in there.
Man, do we even get started on that pandemic? And I know the moves you were trying to make. It's just, man, oh man. But it's so good to see you. I'm loving the look, the locked up look. I'm loving this new version of Tashel.
Well, thank you.
I'm loving
I'm
it.
still trying to get it together. Like, excuse me if I'm fiddling with my hair, but
It's okay. Listen, it's a journey. You know what I mean? It's a journey. So, but no, I mean, it's so good to see you. I mean, you are the mastermind behind so much that I don't even think people realize how much you're behind. Uh, if anybody is familiar with Instagram, they have seen the lovely, ever so funny, ever so true Bermuda Shorts, Bermuda Shorts segments. Can you tell us a bit about where that concept came from and what birthed that idea?
okay. So Bermuda Shorts was, I think, in my mind at the time was like a last ditch effort to get something to work. Um, as you know, Latoya, I had been doing animations for years, and I had another series that you mentioned before, The Adventures of Raz, and it was difficult to sustain something like that. You know, it wasn't really generating any income, and these episodes took a lot of time. So, and I realized like maybe it was because the market I was targeting was younger people, and on social media, like it's us, millennials and the little Zoomers, like
Yeah.
so. I decided to try to create something more geared towards that age group, something more along the lines of a sitcom. Um, and in 2020, we did a Christmas pilot, which was like 20 minutes,
Right. Yeah.
with the hopes of it, transforming into a full length project. 22-minute long episodes, like a 14 episode season or however long it was going to be. And while we were working on, getting the logistics of that together, we decided to create these little bite-sized shorts to promote and garner interest for the longer series idea. And for whatever reasons, the universe ended up working in a way where it was the shorts that really took off. So that's where we are.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they like listen. I can't even begin to tell you which one is my favorite. I know the one that you just did with the church segments on a Sunday. Listen, I was out, man. Look, I was so triggered. I was so triggered because I remember waking up every Sunday. My grandmother, between my grandmother and my mother, pulling me out of bed, like, "Come on, let's go. It's time to get ready for church." Like, come on now. I don't want to go. Like, I just stayed up all night watching TV, playing my PlayStation. I don't want to go. You know what I mean? I think that like every person can relate to that. And then the other one was the one with Mateo and pretty much him having a nervous or mental breakdown with today's economy, and I'm like, who?
Yeah, that one
Like
was pretty autobiographical.
I was I would say so. I'm pretty sure, like, speaking from from your perspective as an artist and my perspective, and just, oh my god, I think everybody can relate to that.
I feel like you and I have individually had that conversation at
Oh, of
least 3 times
course.
before.
Of course. We have. It's
Almost word for word.
oh man. Like I want the people to understand me and Tashel have had a long, long, long working relationship.
That's
So
like 2016 or 17, right?
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yep.
probably been
And we met
about that
before
time.
then. We met
Yes.
at,
We met 20 was it 2015?
it was somewhere on the
2014?
beach.
Yeah, it was. I know it was during. This was when Beach Fest was popping.
Yes, there
So
it was
that
at Beach Fest.
it
That's
was
what it
at Beach
was.
Fest. So
Yep.
let that give the listeners and the viewers some context to how
Right.
long this relationship has been. But man, listen. For me personally, just seeing your growth, especially when it comes to the animation, just to see it is like honestly, I mean I know I've told you this before, and I just want to tell you, of course, well, not face to face, but again, that man, I'm so proud of you. I know it's been a journey. I know it's been a journey, and your resilience and your passion for it is definitely what keeps you going, and I truly am proud of it, man.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Latoya.
Yeah, of course, man, of course. So, I mean, okay. So I know with the episode, excuse me, with the episodes, you would kind of go off of. When I say y'all, I'm thinking of the characters, but I keep forgetting. A lot of people don't know this, but I hope you don't mind me sharing your secret. But you were literally every character in that series. I don't know if a lot of people know that.
I shall neither confirm or deny.
So humble, so humble. But when I'm saying y'all, I mean the characters. So every character that is in the series is based off of someone that you know, or a family member, or just a random person in general, whether it be a person on the street or friend of family, what have you. How I guess what I'm trying to say is how do you even get through these takes the way you do? Because if it was me personally, actually, you already know. With me, I would probably be dying at every time I do a voiceover or every concept of like Mateo or what's the girl's name?
Zerlina?
Zelina. How do you get through these takes, man? Like be honest. Like does it takes I know it takes a lot. But do you find yourself just like, oh my God, like dying of laughter when you're trying to do these voiceovers or trying to do these characters? Does it take you a while to get through them? Because I know me, I can't take myself seriously. I would look at it and I would die laughing, and I wouldn't be able it would be so much bloopers. So what does the creative process look like for you doing doing the Bermuda shorts?
Well, I mean, in terms of bloopers, I honestly feel like if I released like my little sessions, that could be a show in of itself. Like the amount of takes and stuff that I do is ridiculous. But I will say, I think the way I get through these, when you start doing them enough, it starts feeling more just like, all right, let's just get through it at this point.
Uh-huh.
And so like I even start questioning like, is this even funny anymore? Like when you start doing something 10, 15, 20 times, you're like, I don't even know if this works anymore, but this was in the script and it made me laugh when I came up with it. So let's just go forward. Though there are some things that no matter how many times I hear it, it makes me laugh. Like oh, I can't remember exactly which one it is. But whenever a character says something like "bloody bye," that's that always makes me laugh. Even as you can see,
Yo,
that's one of my
listen.
triggers. "Bloody bye" always makes me laugh. So,
No, man, I want to say oh God, I can't even think off the top of my head the like little nuggets or the like puns that's in the series that it just like seriously it makes me laugh from a healthy place. The okay bye like it just every single time, man, every single time. I oh my god, I'm almost curious to know like the bloopers. Like I almost want to see like the bloopers. Like, do you ever think that you will release like a blooper episode? I guess just as a promo on Instagram because I really am curious to see one. I mean,
Maybe
I
that could be
know
like
how
an
they would
April
go,
Fool's thing.
like an April Fool's. Okay, so we
Yeah.
gotta wait till April, correct? That's another year to show.
I know, but hey.
No,
We
man.
had our year mark anniversary a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, congratulations, because
Yeah,
you
thank you.
released a year anniversary special as well, like
Yeah,
a year anniversary segment.
yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
That is so dope. So dope. So would you be
Excuse the lighting in my room, by the way, everybody. This was kind of last minute, and I'm doing this because I love Latoya. So, so if I'm here looking kind of like a, I'm not even gonna say, but please forgive me.
listen, hey, we're so glad to have you. I really appreciate you coming on and taking the time out, especially because I know that you're not really the type of person that likes to be in the limelight. You prefer to
Not
be,
really.
yeah, I know. So listen, again, this is a friendship that's a solid, 7 plus, maybe even 10 years in the making.
Maybe
So about
2012. We might have met back then.
yeah.
I
I'm
can't
trying
remember
to
what
think.
year it was. It might have been around then.
I'm trying to think because I
If
I
not
don't
10, close to.
well close too, right? Because
Hmm.
I mean we know the situation that kind of brought us close together, or the
And we're not
person
going to
that
speak on that.
yes, we're not
We're
gonna
not going to
speak
speak
on
on that on here. We're not doing
we're
that.
not gonna speak on that person. Bless their heart if they're
Bless them.
watching. Bless their heart. Um, but yeah, that was like 2014,
Maybe around
2015.
then.
Yeah, that
14, something around
2015.
that.
Yeah, because
Maybe.
the radio launched 2014, and yeah, it was 2015 that the person and I yes, yes,
So not quite 10, but close to it.
close to it, just about. But no, I listen. I know, I know Tashel. Like I know that this is something that is extremely out of his comfort zone. So I really do appreciate you taking the time out and doing this interview with me. I appreciate it. But I had to also give you props because I mean, you know, like I know a part of you wants to be kind of like, oh, okay, well, I'm behind the scenes and, but also I also believe in giving people the flowers while they can still smell them. You know what I mean? And this is something that the Bermuda Shorts, the Adventures of Raz, is really something that Bermuda needs. This is nothing like it, and I don't even know. Like I know, but I'm pretty sure people don't know that you even put like little trinkets of. Like I'll be seeing mango in there. I'm like, hey, that's mango.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He's in every
But
episode.
is in every episode. I'm like, hey, look at mango, my guy. That's my homie. I love mango. I so love mango. But what would you say is the next in line for, or the next, not episode, but the next I guess chapter for Bermuda Shorts?
That's a very good question, Latoya. Let's ask myself, what is the next step for Bermuda Shorts? Right now I'm kind of working on a lot of stuff. I wish I could give you a little bit more concrete of an answer, but right now I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to have this thing sustain itself.
Okay.
So, kind of give a disclosure a little bit. It's really not even so much that I don't like to be in front of the camera. I don't mind that. I'm just busy all the time working. Like
Right.
animating this stuff takes a lot of time. So like
Yes.
it takes me knowing you for as long as I've known Latoya for me to be able to be like, all right, well let me take my little 30-minute break. And so it's that, like, this just takes so much of my time and so much of my life. Like I don't know if I can keep doing it like this forever. Like I do like to do this, so it's not like it's complete torture, but I am really trying to think like how can I elevate this thing to the next level. We got a lot of things sort of in the works there. I don't even really want to speak too deeply on it, but I
Oh,
am
of
trying.
course not.
Yeah, this week will be the 60th episode, and
Wow.
I've only one episode was um like monetized, I guess you could say. I
Okay.
only made money off of one out of 60. So,
Oh, okay.
just thinking about different ways to kind of evolve out of what
Mm,
I'm currently doing.
got you. I understand. I got you, bro. Like I know, I know what you mean.
But I don't want to stop the weekly output because I kind of
Mhm.
think the reason why I've been able to last for 60 episodes is because they do come out semi regularly. Like, I
Yeah.
think this year alone, I've only taken 3 breaks,
Okay.
and one was because I had a family tragedy. So I probably would have
Right.
kept going had that not happened, honestly.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's yeah. I mean, like I said, if people are familiar with Instagram, which I'm sure they are, they know Bermuda Shorts. I mean, it. I'm pretty sure you see the analytics from it. It gets shared nonstop. I know I share them. I even post it sometimes to my Instagram story because it's just like everybody can relate. Every single person. I mean, even like the visitors, because I know you've done one with like Canadian visitors and
Mhm.
English visitors, and it's just, I
And my
mean,
Canadian character is kind of not even a visitor anymore. He's been there for
I
like a
know,
year.
yeah, his pretty much a Bermudian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of gone through everything that you can think of. The swizzle, the cup match,
Hmm.
the carnival.
Yep.
May 24th. Yeah, he's practically a Bermudian now. Poor thing. Every time I think about, oh my god, now I want to kind of want to go and watch, kind of go back and watch them all. So, would you ever consider like making a page from? Because I know you release them on your personal Instagram. But
Mhm.
would you ever make like a page on it, or is it something that you want to stick to your your personal Tashel page?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to go too deep into like the businessy standpoint, but
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
it's kind of already like cultivated where it is, so
Right.
I kind of don't want to mess up a good thing. You know what I
Yeah. No, I
mean?
feel you.
Um,
I feel you.
to move them somewhere else, I don't know what that would do.
Right.
Um, I don't know. I'm like
Okay.
I said, I'm still trying to think what the next move for Bermuda Shorts is. Like I'm eternally grateful to Bermuda Shorts because even though Bermuda Shorts is not making me money, I'm able to like live and pay bills because people that have liked Bermuda Shorts reach out to me and they're like, "Hey, can you do a thing for me?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Sure."
Yeah.
So, like especially when the Christmas short came out, like that's when people really started to flood in, and
Right.
um, I was also doing the events of Reds at the same time, so I think people got to see a little bit of like variety in what I can do. And I, at the time, was still putting out reels of motion graphics and stuff. So
Yeah.
I have been able to kind of keep afloat with that kind of work.
Hmm.
Um, I don't even know where I was going with that point, but
I mean, well, it's good, that you have been, even though Adventure Shorts, Bermuda Shorts. Maybe
yes,
it
the
can be like a
crossover.
yeah, a
Yeah.
crossover thing, but Adventure Shorts. I like it. I'm just saying, if you want to rebirth my character, I would be more than happy to. I can't even remember which character I played. I can't remember. Anyway, that's another topic
That was
for
from the
this.
Christmas short. That's too
Yeah, I
long
can't.
ago.
I can't remember. It wasn't Mateo. It was the little
It was a
kid.
short. I think his name was Taru.
Taru,
Does that
yes.
sound right?
I think, yeah, because the
I'm going
other
to
one
sleep
that
many
did,
nights since then.
I know, because it was the brother, and the brother didn't really say anything.
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
grunted.
just yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So it was Taru. Um, what was I saying? I can't even remember what I was saying.
We were both
No, I
losing track
was
of time.
saying, yeah, yeah, I was, I was saying that even though Bermuda Shorts, hasn't, I guess, given or hasn't uh been monetized, it's still kind of good that when people see it, they're like, okay, well, let me reach out to Tashel to see if he will be able to do this, or this for me. So I guess it's kind of a way of the universe kind of playing in your favor, if you will.
Yeah, that's what I
Uh,
was gonna say. That's why I
yeah,
don't want to stop doing it weekly. I mean,
yeah,
I also because I like to do it, but me being out there constantly keeps people reaching out. And I
yeah,
mean, just this year alone, I mean, some stuff that's not even come out yet, and
yeah.
I'm excited to see it like everybody else. But
Right.
I've done stuff for like health departments. I've done stuff for the environment, stuff for mental health, um, stuff for parties that are coming up, stuff for um, I mean, the gambit just runs so wide. Like I did a music animation. A lot of this stuff came from
Nice.
people seeing and liking Bermuda Shorts. So
That's cool.
I
That
kind
is
of feel
really
like it
cool,
would
man.
be irresponsible on my end to stop
Yeah,
just randomly.
yeah. Oh man, well again, I'm so proud of you, man. I'm glad that it's this is something that has become fruit like lucrative for you and is continuing to grow. Because like I said, I get a kick out of watching them every single week. So and like I said, it's constantly getting shared, it's constantly getting posted. So much love to you, man. I appreciate you for this. I
Thank you,
really do.
Latoya. Thank you for having me.
Oh,
And
of
no
course,
thanks to
man.
this glare. Come on now. It's been bothering me all this time.
Listen, I
And it's
know.
not going away.
Well, the lighting in the studio, so I think that's
We're
what's
just gonna
kind of.
have to do some like fatal attraction dramatic lighting there.
I'm not about to play with you. You a mess. But I mean, is there anything you want to leave with the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, please just continue to watch and comment. I like the comments. I have decided like to not pay attention to views and the algorithm and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
I try not to get too hung up on whether or not the episode performs the way I do. But I do
Right.
like to read the comments. So
Okay.
even though I don't respond, I love you guys, and that's why I always heart every comment that I see. If I don't
Nice.
heart, it's because I didn't see it. And a
Right.
lot of them are really funny, and I wish I had thought of some of the stuff people say so I could put them in the episode.
Nice.
You guys are hilarious.
Oh man, but thank you so much for joining us, man. Truly, truly appreciate
Thank you.
it. Of
Oh,
course.
I also want to shout out the guy that does my backgrounds, Kyle Simmons. His at is
Yes.
like digitize.me.poppy, digitize me
Okay.
poppy. Um, I just didn't bring him up, and that feels a little weird. He came up with this week's idea too, so
Okay.
I just wanted to shout him out. He's very
Okay.
helpful. He's super creative and super talented. So thanks, Kyle.
Sweet. Well, shout out to Kyle. What is it?
Digitize me poppy.
Digitize me.
If you want to know
Nice.
what that means, you should probably have him on and ask because I don't
I
know.
think I might, because that sounds like a very interesting handle. All right. I'm sorry. You know where I was going with that. I'm sorry. But thank you again for coming on, man. I truly, truly appreciate you.
Thank you for having me, Latoya.
Always a pleasure, man.
All right, bye.
All right.